Good morning, guys. This is Ronnie. Hello, my friends. I am here today. It's quite early for me to come on live stream. Today is Monday and it's 8:24 my local time here in New York. I hope you'd be able to join me this morning as I crochet my would-be cardigan. So I am crocheting with a 4.00 millimeter hook, and I am using my primary color of yarn is this one. It is from Eureka Oki. It is colorway Wintry Sky, and it is 80% superwash wool and 20% nylon. One skein. This is already my second skein or my second cake. One is 420 in yards, quite a lot. So I had started this second piece for my future cardigan. Okay, why future? Because I'm still in the process of making it. So this is the second piece. Sorry, and let me. The second yarn, by the way, I am using is this one. This is the first cake that I use, and this is from Lang Yarns Frida. It's merino extra fine super wash, and it is from got this from Little Knits, and this is colorway is number 1078 and lot number 9300. Okay, so I hope you can join me this morning. We'll have a morning crochet, maybe crochet along. Maybe we'll do it an hour or so. This is, by the way, the first piece. If you hadn't joined me in any of my live stream videos, I would usually come on maybe an hour or two. So this was the first piece that I did. This will be for the back portion, the back piece of my would-be cardigan. So I started from here and it's going up. This is the back side, and the front side is this. This is called the pineapple stitch. A disclaimer, I'm not the original creator of this pineapple stitch. It had been out there in the crochet world or the crochet business. So I am mixing because I know I have not enough of this yarn. So I then mixed it with this colorway, like a kind of variegated yarn. Okay, so I am on to my second skein. Okay, so I just wanted to show you what I already have, and I already did the border also for this, which is just a single crochet, just so that I can have a clean edge for my project. So let's put this aside. Again, I am using a crochet hook number 4.00 millimeter. So I did 25 rows of with this colorway. Just have to cut my piece now so I can concentrate more on using the variegated yarn. Okay. All right, so we are ready. I can put this aside. And if you want to join me later on, guys, I will be doing maybe it's either the beanie that had talked about, sorry, that I had talked about last night, or I will be working on the sweater or the pullover. I might have to make a few changes to it. I will show that as well on this video stream for this morning. Thank you so much for coming and joining me on this morning crochet along. So I have a cluster, and my cluster, like the pineapple, I'm doing like one on top of the other. Okay, so it's a 2 rows repeat. Pineapple stitch is a cluster of 4 half double crochets, and on to the second row I do chains, 3 chains, and then you do a single crochet. I will go along and show you how to go about doing it. Okay, so this is the second row that I am repeating. 3 chains. I pick up a loop on the middle chain, and then I start doing the 4 half double crochets. Okay, just do the double crochet, I mean the half double crochets, just do them loosely, just so that it will not pull your yarn. Okay, so 4 half double crochets into one cluster. Okay, I pick up the second to the last loop, I mean second to the last half double crochet, pick up the 2 loops, and then pick up 1 loop on the middle chain, draw up a loop. You have 3 loops here, yarn over and pull through the 3. Okay, again, yarn over on that same spot or on that same stitch. You draw up a loop, 3 loops, and then you pull through all of them. Okay, so that's my second. I'm gonna do 4 half double crochets. Okay, and then right here, pick up the 2 loops from the top, and then the middle chain, I pick up 1 loop, draw up a loop. You have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all of them. If you are new here, guys, I hope that you will subscribe to my channel to help me grow in YouTube. All right, so 4 half double crochets. Let's get some more of the yarn. Okay, yarn over, and then the second to the last half double crochet, gonna pick up the top 2 loops. Okay, and then from the chain 3, I pick up a loop on the middle chain. Okay, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all, yarn over again, and do a second half double crochet, yarn over, draw up a loop, 3 loops, the third half double crochet, and then I will do the fourth half double crochet. Okay, so that I will call that a cluster, and this is called the pineapple stitch. Give me a like if you may. I would appreciate that too, and thank you so much for joining me this Monday morning. I don't usually come on live streaming around this time, but I just wanted to come by and work online 3 and 4. I hope you would understand, my friends, if I will be cut off at some point here. Sometimes my Wi-Fi signal doesn't really work that much on like random hours. Okay, so I'm gonna do 4 half double crochets. Okay, all into that one space or one stitch. Okay, okay, so 4, and I am using this second to the last half double crochet from this cluster. I pick up the top loop, the 2 loops here, and then on the 3 chains from the previous round, I also pick up the loop from the middle chain. Yarn over, and you get that loop. Okay, so half double crochet is done with 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through the 3 of them. Don't make it too tight, just snug, okay, or loosely if you may, not too much also. That's the second one, the third one, and the fourth one. So I am doing the front panel. This is the first panel that I'm doing. I would have to do, after I complete this panel, I have to do a second one to complete it. So I will be doing an open cardigan, and I showed you guys the back panel that I had already completed. I'm gonna show it again at some point on this video. If you have any questions, you can message me. You can check out my channel also for the previous live stream videos that I did. They are more of like the projects that I am working on. So most of the time I would have a crochet along for my live streaming videos. If you had not been with me before today, browse my channel and choose. So how double crochet, 4 of them, and I call that a cluster. And again, as a disclaimer, I am not the original creator of this pineapple stitch pattern. Okay, it's a 2 rows repeat. It had been out in the market or in our the crochet world from before. Okay, so all half double crochets. We use all the basic stitches in this pattern. So pick up the 2 loops, and then from the middle chain I pick up 1 loop. Usually it's the back portion, the hump that is there. Pick up that 1 loop. Okay, it's kind of hard, especially if you did like if you chained tightly. Okay, so 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all, back on that same stitch, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all, yarn over, same stitch or same space, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through, and I have to do the 4th one all into that same loop, 3 loops, yarn over, and pull through. Okay, so that's how you do the half double crochet. And onto my stitch marker, I'm gonna remove that, and I will end this row with a half double crochet. Again, just do it snugly or kind of loose. Okay, so 3 loops. Okay, and then before I turn my work, I chain 1. Okay, turn my work, I put a single crochet right onto this stitch right here. Put a single crochet. I put back my marker. This marker helps me know where I have to put the initial stitch and to end, how to end the row. All right, so we begin this second row, and this is just a 2 rows repeat. This is the row that goes by so fast. All you have to do here is to put a single crochet right into this space, chain 3 loosely also, and then right into this chain space here where the stitch is, I'm gonna put a single crochet. Or if you prefer, you can put your single crochet right into that space. Okay, again, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. I put a single crochet right into that stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Put a single crochet. So this row really goes by so fast because you're just chaining 3 and doing a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. And if you are new to my channel, again, if you can consider subscribing, this is the kind of content that I do. I have a few live video streams that are on my channel, and they are of the projects, the crochet projects that I do online, and it's usually a crochet along with you guys. But if this is your first time, this is the kind of content that I do, and I hope that you will be interested in what I do or in what I present in my channel, and that you will be able to subscribe to my channel. And I thank you for coming in to join me on this Monday morning. My local time here in New York, it's about 8:38 a.m. Again, as I mentioned, I don't usually come this early to do a crochet along online, but I am off from work today. I did work during the weekend, that's why I wasn't able to put much of into the live video streaming. All right, so this will be my last single crochet here, and then I will end the row, remove the stitch marker, and I will put a half double crochet, and that is how I end my row. Okay, pull through before you turn your work, chain 2, which will be a half double crochet. Okay, so turning my work, and this is the front panel or the front side of this pattern. Okay, it's called the pineapple stitch. In the first stitch, I'm gonna do a half double crochet. I'm just gonna put back my marker, and then we will start to do the pineapple stitch. Yarn over, okay, and then into this second half double crochet to the end, you pick up the 2 loops from the top, and then where I did the chain 3, I'm gonna pick up 1 loop, the hump usually, from the middle chain. Okay, and then you drop a loop. I got 3 loops here. Yarn over, pull through the 3 of them, and that is how you do the half double crochet. Okay, again, the cluster will have 4 half double crochets. That's 2 and 3. Okay, pick up again the 2 loops from your second to the last half double crochet, and then pick up the loop from the hump of the middle chain. 3 loops, yarn over, pull through the 3, yarn over again into that same stitch, or into that same loop. You draw or pull through a loop again. There you go. And again, we do 4 half double crochets one uh, into one stitch from the previous round. Okay. One, 2, 3, and 4. Same thing. So the repeat is just the round, not round, I keep saying round, but it's row number 2 and 3. So this is row number 2 that I'm doing. It's the cluster of the 4 half double crochets. Okay, pick up this hump. I might not see it well because mine is a variegated one. Okay, so 3 loops, yarn over, pull. You can message me, guys, if you have any questions. If you are or to just say good morning, and I hope that you will have a beautiful Monday morning, that your day is going the right way. Okay, so that's 4 half double crochets. So I'm just picking up from the previous stitches that I did, or from the previous pineapple cluster that I did. I'm sorry, I'm going off the camera. Okay, right there. Yarn over into that same stitch, pull up a loop. Okay, half double. That's the 3rd one and the 4th one. Again, I'll show you how it looks like. Let me just do a few more stitches right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Are you working on any crochet projects? Summer is almost over, I think. So the fall season and the winter season is like our favorite time, our favorite seasons to start doing all our crochet or knitting projects. I hope you can give me a thumbs up if you feel that you like the kind of video that I do. Okay, half double crochet. I'm gonna do one more. Okay, so that's my cluster. Pick up the 2 loops, okay, from your previous half double crochet, and then I pick up this hump from the middle chain. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, pick up the 2 loops from the previous half double crochet. Okay, and then this the hump from the middle chain. Okay, all into that same stitch. Okay, drop a loop. I have 3 loops. Yarn over, pull up the 3 of them. Okay, so 4 half double crochets into that 1 stitch or 1 loop. Okay, pick this up, and then the hump right here, I pick up from the middle chain, draw up a loop, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all, yarn over again into that same stitch, 3 loop again, yarn over, pull through. Got to do 2 more half double crochets, the 3rd one and the 4th one. Okay, so this is the front panel for a cardigan that I am doing. Right after this, I have to make another piece for the front panel, and I am trying to make an open cardigan. Okay, so 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the last cluster that we will do here, so it's the second to the last half double crochet. I pick up the 2 loops from it, and then you pick up the loop from here, from the hump, from the main. Okay, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all of them, go back into that same stitch, do 3 more half double crochets. Okay, that's 2, 3, and 4, and you don't have to make it so tight, just make it a kind of snug. Okay, so that's the 4th one, and then I end up this row with a half double crochet where my stitch marker was. Take that out, and 3 loops again, yarn over, pull through all, and you completed that the 2nd row. Okay, that's the 2nd row. Let me just show you the first piece that I did. It's for my the back piece for my would-be cardigan. So this is how it looks like. Let me show you. This is the top piece, right? Okay, and then I started out from here. This is where it all started, And this is the back piece that I already did. I haven't measured it yet, but I did put a border of single crochet into the edges. Okay, so this is how the pineapple stitch looks like. We are just doing clusters on top of one another. And then when you turn your work, you will all be doing just the 3 chains and a single crochet. So this is how it looks like, and this is the yarn that I'm using. It's a fingering weight. It's superwash merino, and it is from Eureka Oki. I'm not being sponsored. I am just using this yarn right now, and this variegated yarn is from Little Knits. It's called the Lang Yarns Frida. It's a merino extra fine superwash. Okay, so colorway number 1078. Okay, let's go back, and I am using a crochet hook number 400 millimeter. Okay, so let's go back to this. I'm just gonna get some more yarns. So we ended it with a half double crochet, and before you turn for the third row, chain up one, and then turn your work, and into that first stitch you put a single crochet, loosely of course. I put back my stitch marker. You don't have to use the stitch marker if you feel confident that you will not get confused as to where you ended the row and on which stitch you have to begin a new row. Okay, it just so happens that I am used to using the stitch markers, and it helps me decide where to put and end my the stitches. Okay, so chain one, I mean single crochet one, and then now you start chaining up 3, chain 3, and into this chain space I do my single crochet on the stitch itself. Okay, a single crochet. So again, do 3 chains. This is where we pick up the hump from here on the middle chain when you have to do the cluster of your pineapple stitch. So chain 3, single crochet. You can either put your single crochet right into the chain space or into the stitch itself, and I prefer to put it on the stitch itself. It just to me looks more neater. Okay, so chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, and this row again I keep repeating that this row will finish up really fast because all we do is a single crochet and chaining up 3. So in this pattern, if you are a beginner into crocheting, we will just be using all the basic crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. Lulu's Treasure Trove. Hi, thank you for joining me. Happy Monday. How are you doing, guys? Are you working on any project, or are you selling some handmade yarns? I would love to know that. 3. Oops. So chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Single crochet, 1, 2, and 3. Single crochet. So again, guys, this is a 2 rows repeat pattern, very easy. This is the third row, and I am just alternating crocheting the second row and the third row. Okay, and then I end this row also with a half double crochet. Okay, so 3 loops, yarn over and pull through. And before you turn your work, chain 2, because we will be doing the clusters of half double crochet again. Doesn't matter, like it's like kind of how you call it, like loose on the side, but it straightens up once you do the single crochet for your edging or for the border. Okay, I pick up my stitch marker. I will do a half double crochet to start with this row 2. Okay, right onto that first stitch here. I don't put it in the chain space, but I work on the stitches itself. Okay, half double crochet, yarn, I mean the stitch marker, I'm gonna put it back. Okay, so now we put another cluster on top of the previous. Okay, so yarn over the second half double crochet to the last, pick up the 2 loops from the top, and then the chain 3 that we did, pick up the hump right there, and that is from the second chain. Okay, so draw up a loop. You have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through the 3, yarn over again into that same spot or into that same stitch. You put 3 more half double crochet to make that into our cluster. Okay, so 4 half double crochets, yarn over again. You might not be able to see it really good because it's a variegated dark colored yarn. Okay, so pick up the hump that is there on your second chain. We work the cluster of 4 half double. This third one and the fourth one. Yarn over. And a hump right here. Half double. 2 and 3. And this is the fourth. Okay, so again, as I said, this is called the pineapple stitch. Again, a disclaimer, I don't own this pattern, and I am not the originator for this pattern. Okay, it had been out in the crochet world for some time. Okay, so again, we're just building up the clusters, and we are putting a cluster on top of the previous cluster. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, yarn over, second. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, so second, a half double crochet to the last, and then the hump here on the second chain. Okay, pull up a loop, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all, again go back into that same stitch, 3 loops, 3 and 4, and that completes our cluster. Right now, time check, it's 8:57 in the morning. That's my local time here in New York. It's Monday morning. I am off from work. I did work 3 days in a row from Friday until last night, until Sunday. If you are interested in the kind of content that I do, please consider subscribing. And you can watch my other live stream videos. It's usually the crochet along that I do for maybe an hour or so. And I show you how I work with my projects. The last project I did was the hexagon granny, and I turned it into a cardigan. I'm still not completely done with it. I still have to do just the border for the sleeves. I was doing the ribbing. Am I? No, no, just the regular granny. Thank you for the likes, and again, I thank you for coming over to join me on this Monday morning. Appreciate you for doing that. And I hope you guys will have a good Monday. I hope the weather wherever you are is nice. Okay, right here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Join me later on during the day, or I think I would be coming back around 5 o'clock this afternoon or 4 o'clock. Between those times, I will be doing, or I will be working on the sweater or the pullover that I had just started. I'm gonna show you a little bit of that. I am working with a yarn that I had never worked before, and why not do your pullovers, right, or your sweater? It's the weather nowadays, especially in the morning or late at night, it's cooling down, so you might need a sweater or even a cardigan that could cover your back, your shoulders. So it's the best time to start working with your fall and winter projects. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, these two, pick up the loop, pull through 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all, yarn over again, go into the stitches, pull through. We're doing a cluster of 4 half double crochets. And okay, we'll do the last on this row. Okay, so pick up the hump from the middle chain. Okay, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through the 3, 2, and the last one. Okay, and I end my row every time with a half double crochet. It's getting kind of hot right now. Okay, and then before I turn, I chain up 1. Okay, then I turn my work, and this is the back side of it. It just looks as fine as the front side. That's my opinion. So I chained 1, and I will put a single crochet right into this first stitch. Pick up the 2 loops, right, and do your single crochet loosely. I put back my stitch marker, and then right on that same spot where the chain space is, I will do a single crochet. And then now comes the chaining of 3. And then you put a single crochet into that stitch where the chain space is, or otherwise you can put your single crochet right into that chain space. Okay, chain up 3, Don't make it too tight. And then a single crochet. So you're just alternately putting a single crochet and doing your 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. Oops. Okay. Let me show you the cardigan, I mean the sweater that I was talking about. Let me put this down first. And this is where I am at right now for this sweater. If you want to join me later on, I think I will be working on this. This is the yarns that I have from Lion brand. I ordered this from Michaels. So this is the cottony one, made with love, Tom Daly. It's my first to use this his yarn, and this has 60% cotton and 40% acrylic. They don't really. It looks like they're, how do you describe it, like dull colors, but I prefer to use them. It's just, it doesn't seem that clear when in the video. But anyway, this color is sorry, it's a medium number 4 weight, and this color is called Primrose Hill. And the other color that I use alternately, this is called Marvelous Mushroom. To me, they look nice, and it works nicely also on your hook, on your hands. So I am trying. I've been just started. So these are the yarns that I use. I'm using a number 5 millimeter crochet hook with this. I started, this will be around my neck for the collar part. I did the ribbing, and then I am just putting the, or I am working on the double crochet for the front panel, and then for the back panel I am doing an extended or the long double crochet. Okay, so this is the back side. This will be the shoulder part here. This is the corner, this is the shoulders on each side, right? And that is the collar. So I will be working on this later on during the day, or like in the afternoon. If you want to join me, you are welcome to join me. I might do some revision to this. I might rip this off or like frog it. I might use like two, like do each color like 3 or 4 rows, and then switch it, or like do an alternate with the different color. Just seems, I don't know. Let me know about what your opinion is. Or should I just skip it this way? Or should I use one color and do like 3 rounds maybe? And the other color do another 3 rounds. So I think that is my plan for later. I'll see if my plans will change. Otherwise, it stays that way. So let's go back to this. To this latest project that I'm doing. So this is I'm doing the row number 3, the back side of the project. Okay, so just chaining 3, 1, 2, and 3, and putting a single crochet into the previous stitch, or you can put your single crochet if you're working on this project. Put your single crochet right into that chain space. Chain up 3, pick up, and do a single crochet. 3, single crochet, 1, 2, and 3, and a single crochet. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. In other words, this row that I am doing is just a setup for you to be able to do the clusters of half double crochet. One, two, one, two, and three. Yarn over, and I end this row as usual with a half double crochet. Okay, pick up the two loops from here and three loops, yarn over, and that is your half double crochet. And we completed the row 3 for this, and we will go to the other side and start doing the row 2 again. So again, this is the back side. Okay, before you turn in, chain 1, turn your work, and this is our, we got to chain 2, sorry, chain 2, because we'll be doing the clusters. Okay, and right onto this first stitch, yarn over and do your half double crochet. Put back the marker. Okay, so now we start picking up the two loops from the second to the last half double crochet in our cluster, and then pick up the hump here from your middle chain. Okay, drop a loop, so you get 3, pull through, yarn over, okay, 2, 3, and 4, yarn over, pick up the two loops from the top, and then on your middle chain, pick up this hump, just 1 loop, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through the 3 of them, yarn over, again do that, and do your cluster of 4 half double crochets, 3 and 4. Okay, it's kind of dark, but I hope you'd be able to see. I'm picking up the 2 loops from the second to the last half double crochet, and I pick up this hump from the middle chain of the previous row. I do 4 half double crochets into that stitch, all into one stitch, and that is how we create the cluster for our pineapple stitch. Right there, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let me pick up some yarn. I'm almost done with this skein. This is all that is left, and then I will work on my second skein of this, or second cake of this yarn. Okay, and this is how it looks like. And as I said, we are just working on a cluster of half double crochet, one on top of the next. Okay, a very simple 2 rows repeat. Middle chain from the previous round, and again, don't make your half double crochet too tight, because it will be pulling your yarn, and the clusters don't come, they like tend to lean on one side. Okay, so that's 4. I hope you'd be able to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. And again, I appreciate you guys for coming over to join me on this Monday morning. If you want to join me back this evening, early evening, like about 4 or 5 p.m., we'll work on a different project. I see Louisa Walsh. Hi there. How are you, Louisa? Thank you for coming by and dropping by and joining me on this Monday morning. Appreciate your time. One and two. And again, if you had just joined me, I'm trying to do, this is the second panel that I'm doing for a would-be cardigan, okay, for the fall. So I'm planning to do an open cardigan. And if I complete this piece, I have to do a third piece to complete my cardigan, and I will assemble to put them together. The hardest part, I think, and like it takes up a lot of time, is doing the sleeves. I want mine to be like long sleeves, but we'll see. I hope I have enough days off so I can work more on these projects. Fortunately, I've ran out of vacation time, so I can't, I cannot spend more time doing crochets and knitting. Is any one of you guys knitting also? It's very therapeutic as well. But lately, I've been into crochet. I haven't picked up my knitting needles. 2, 3, and 4. And my channel, by the way, here in YouTube is celebrating its birthday. It's not my personal, its birthday on August 31. Planning to do a giveaway of some sorts. If you please join us. It's either that I will do, I think this week I will do, maybe end of the week I can record it and put it up. Sorry, it's tangled up now. If you are interested, you can join me either on the live stream or just like a recorded video. But you have to be a subscriber in order to qualify to win, okay? One, two, 3, and 4. And the last cluster right here. Hold on. One, 2, 3, and 4. And I end every row with a half double crochet. Okay, 3 loops, yarn over and pull through all. Chain 1 before I turn my work, and I will start to do the chains and single crochet instead. Okay, into this first stitch, put your single crochet. I'll put back my marker. And right into this space, I'm gonna put one more single crochet. Okay, now starts the easy part, just chaining 3, and into the chain space, I do my single crochet right on the stitch. 1, 2, and 3. Single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. single crochet, 1, 2, and 3, single crochet, 1, 2, and 3, single crochet, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, a single crochet right there, 1, 2, and 3, and a single crochet, 1, 2, and 3, single, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, before a stitch before the marker, I'm gonna put one single crochet there, and then yarn over again, remove my marker, and I will put a half single crochet to end the round. Okay, and then I chain 2, turn my work, and again, if you had noticed, like the sides, they look wonky, but it will straighten up once you put the single crochet on your border. Okay, right now it does look like wonky, but it would straighten up, I guarantee you. Okay, so two chains, and then you put a half double crochet right into this first stitch. Okay, half double. Where's my marker? Okay, right here. Okay, I'm gonna just put back the marker. Now we will be doing the clusters again. Okay, again, as I said, the cluster, we are working one on top of the other. So yarn over the second half double crochet to the last. I pick up the 2 loops from the top, and then from the chain above, I'm gonna pick up the hump from the middle chain. Okay, so to make the cluster, again, you have to make 4 half double crochets. That's 2, 3, and 4. Yarn over. We'll do this row and then we will finish up. Okay, I will work offline and try to get some more rows done here. Again, guys, I really appreciate you coming over to join me on this Monday morning. Let's start the week being productive. And I hope you guys would be able to join me later on as well.